Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel.
Okay, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga heroes natin dyan, ng mga OFWs. Hi, hello, shout out sa inyong lahat, especially dyan sa America, USA, New York, okay, na bumisita yung ating Pangulo dyan. And also sa mga audience ko dito sa Pilipinas, from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Hello, shout out sa inyong lahat. Pag-uusapan natin itong si Presidente Bongbong Marcos at itong si President Joe Biden of America. Nagkita na nga itong dalawa at nagkausap na. Panoorin natin itong video na ito na itong si Joe Biden at si Pbbm kung ano ang kanilang pinag-usapan. Yan ang ipapakita ko sa inyo, ha, matindi ito. Pero bago ko to i-play ang video, i-like at i-share itong video na ito para kakalat ito sa taong bayan, marami ang makarinig, okay? Sabay tayong mag-like and share sa ating Facebook at YouTube. 1, 2, 3, go! Very good. And also itong Donmar TV sa ating Facebook at YouTube, i-follow ninyo, no? I-follow at i-subscribe para lagi kayong updated tungkol dito sa mga balita ni Pbbm, ang kanyang mga activities, okay? Sabay-sabay tayong mag-follow and subscribe sa Facebook at YouTube. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, naka-follow and subscribe na lahat. Very important yan. And also, before I will proceed, Caveman Coffee, 22% off. Ito yung coffee na recommended ko, no? Bili na kayo sa Shopee. Very masarap itong coffee na ito. And for those who are outside sa Philippines, message Caveman Coffee sa kanilang Facebook page para they will give instruction kung paano bumili, ha, outside Philippines. Itong BBM Sara Victory t-shirt with my name Donmar TV, nakalagay dyan yung picture ko, picture ni PBBM at ni Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Very colorful t-shirt. Bili na kayo sa Shopee, okay? Para suporta sa akin. Yung mga hindi makabili kasi outside Philippines, message me directly so that I will give you instruction. Okay, so without further ado, we will play the video kung saan nag-uusap na itong dalawang leaders na ito ng Pilipinas at Amerika.
Too late to congratulate you, but it's a great victory, and and my best to your wife as well.
Guys, hindi ko pa to nakita, ha? Hindi ko pa to nakita itong video na ito. So sabay tayong mag-react dito, okay?
The relationship between the United States and the Philippines, to state the obvious, has very deep roots. We've had some rocky times, but the fact is it's a critical relationship from our perspective. I hope you feel the same way. And we have strong ties, including millions of Filipino Americans who are very proud of their ancestry and desperately want us to continue to have a strong relationship. And our foundations are strong in the U.S.-Philippine alliance, which is of critical importance. For decades, the alliance has strengthened both of us, I believe, and one of the things I want to talk about today is how we continue to strengthen that and work together on the things that are of greatest concern to you. Today, I look forward to discussing the opportunities for a wide range of issues, including COVID-19 recovery, energy security, renewable energy. I was impressed with the work you did on windmills and a whole range of other things. You and I both think that's...
So ayan, in-appreciate ni President Joe Biden itong ating Presidente Bongbong Marcos sa mga kanyang ginagawa. Mainly itong windmill, okay? Na-impress si President Joe Biden.
The future, we can do a lot. We can do a lot together. I'm desperately interested in making sure we do. In addition, I expect we'll discuss the South China Sea, and disputes in critical global throughway. I've spent a lot of time with not only the President of China but others about the international water.
Ayang mga nakaupo sa gilid, gabinete ni PBBM, at yung nasa right side naman, gabinete rin yan ni President Joe Biden.
And how they have to be respected, and we should talk about that a little bit, I hope. And we're also, thank you for your position on the war against Ukraine and by Russia and how it's impacting energy prices and food prices. And we're working very hard to be able to do something about that. And so we want to talk about human rights, talk about a whole range of things, but I mainly am interested to know what's on your mind and how we can continue to strengthen this relationship. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you. We're very happy for the opportunity to meet with you despite the schedules that we both have to deal with.
You came a little further than I did.
The relationship, the 100-plus-year-old relationship between the Philippines and the U.S. continues to evolve as we face the challenges of this new century and the events that we have been watching over the past few months, really. So we have very much to discuss in terms of redefining, I suppose, in many ways. But the role of the United States in maintaining the peace in our region is something that is much appreciated by all the countries in the regions and the Philippines especially. We feel that we are especially fortunate because we have a very strong foundation of a very long relationship and strong relationships on various facets, not only political, not only diplomatic, but also economic. And of course, there is the very large Filipino population that have chosen to live and make their lives here in the United States and have been very successful. Again, we would like to thank the United States for the massive help that we received during the pandemic with the provision of up to 35, almost 36 million doses of vaccines very early on, ahead of some of the other countries, and for that we are very, very grateful. We continue to look to the United States for that continuing partnership and the maintenance of peace in our region. In terms of the geopolitical issues that we face in this day and age, the primary consideration of the Philippines and the guiding principle of the Philippine foreign policy is to encourage peace. And I hope that we will be able to discuss further the roles that our two countries will play together and individually as we continue down that road, maintaining peace despite all the complexities that have arisen in the past few months, I suppose. So thank you again, Mr. President, for making time to see us. We are your partners, we are your allies, we are your friends. And in like fashion, we have always considered the United States our partner, our ally, and our friend.
Thank you very much for the welcoming remarks of the Bank of America Executive Vice Chairman of International Corporate.
So ayun ha, yun ang mga palitan ng mga palitan ng speech ng dalawa nung nagkatagpo nga itong si Pbbm at itong si President Joe Biden. No, kung if you will go deeper sa kanilang pinag-usapan ay para lang namang yung strengthening ng relationship ng Amerika at US, 'di ba? Yun lang naman ang yung kanilang mga pinag-usapan ay basically for media general, 'di ba? General na yung mga sentences at mga paragraphs na sinabi ni President Joe Biden is all about the willingness of USA na partner talaga yung Pilipinas. Sila na they are ready to help, no? And the Americans always appreciate sa mga ginagawa ng Pilipinas. Okay? So yun lang. Ang kay PBBM rin nagpapasalamat siya at sinabi pa nga niya na nag-hope na ito ipapatuloy yung magandang relasyon. Yun, mga ganyan lang ang kanilang mga pinag-usapan. Pero hindi natin alam ang mga confidential matters, especially sa usapin ng China, no? Meron kasing closed door meeting yan. I'm pretty sure meron yan na hindi ito ipinakita ng media, no? Siguro recorded, pero hindi ito pinag-usapan ito na meron silang agreement na hindi tingali, hindi siguro dapat ipakita ng media. Okay?
Corporate and investment, Mr. James Quigley, all the distinguished guests, the members of our delegation, the members of especially the private sector participants in these briefings, all the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And it is as I walked in, I said, well, this is a very fine start to the day, as we have a completely full house. And for that, I thank you for your continuing interest in the Philippines, which we are touting as, with great confidence, as Asia's fastest rising economic star. The United States and the Philippines have had long, strong, and enduring ties in trade, commerce, development, and in all other aspects of relationships between two sovereign nations. As today, the U.S. is our third largest trading partner and fourth major source of foreign direct investment. As we slowly rebuild the Philippine economy for rapid growth, we have created an even wider space for mutually beneficial investments. The Philippines is a reliable host for international partnerships. The country's favorable business climate is shored up by the sound macroeconomic fundamentals and a clear roadmap for economic recovery and sustained growth. The country is on its way to a strong recovery from the pandemic and a robust, broad-based growth in the next 6 years. In fact, our projected economic performance in the medium term is expected to surpass our regional neighbors. To secure the Philippines' bright economic future, my government will swing the doors even wider for high-value investments from both the domestic and international business communities, with a sharp focus on broad-based job creation, the expansion of digital infrastructure, research, and development. More investments mean higher economic activity and more quality jobs, and then a better life for Filipinos. We have formulated a comprehensive 8-point socio-economic agenda that aims to dramatically cut poverty incidence and elevate the country to upper middle income status. Our socio-economic agenda charts out the government's policy and its different directions that it will use to tackle both near and medium-term priorities. In the near term, we will address the impact of growing inflationary pressures due to rising global prices of key commodities such as food and fuel. We will ensure domestic food security by boosting local food production and continue the provision of targeted support for sectors most affected by the rise in fuel prices. In the medium term, we will bolster job creation by intensifying investments in infrastructure and human capital development. And certainly, it is important that we exercise fiscal prudence in the fulfillment of this agenda. To this end, we are implementing the country's first ever medium-term fiscal framework. This is a fiscal consolidation strategy that will secure the fiscal stability of our macroeconomic fundamentals. Later on in the discussion, we can certainly go into a good deal more detail. We will continue our high investments in public infrastructure by harnessing our public-private partnerships mechanism. We will improve the interconnectivity of our transport networks by fast-tracking the development and enhancement of our railway systems, our airports, seaports, and road infrastructure. We will focus on agriculture as a strong driver for growth. An efficient and modern agriculture sector will ensure food security for all and reduce poverty incidence. We will also reinvigorate the tourism sector by investing in travel infrastructure and the promotion of the Filipino brand, with the Department of Tourism leading our efforts to revitalize both domestic and foreign tourism. We will ensure the safe reopening of tourist destinations and develop the Philippines' yet-to-be-discovered attractions. And therefore, we invite strategic investors from the United States to take part in this Philippines' economic resurgence. Key structural reforms have been set into place to allow for wider participation in our industries. With the Corporate Recovery and Tax Incentives for Enterprises Act, or what we refer to as CREATE, and the economic liberalization measures, we have expanded the space for foreign investments in previously protected sectors, especially those that employ advanced technologies and research and development activities. The panel discussions led by the economic team today will provide you with a fuller and more detailed view of this roadmap for the Philippine economy in the next few years. It is our belief that the Philippines is the smart investment choice, and the best time to do business with us is now. We have grand opportunities, the timing, the window of opportunities for investment, and especially in capital-intensive investments in the Philippines, which is what we need now. We believe that time is now. Thank you very much for your continuing interest, and thank you very much for joining us at this briefing. And I'm sure that it will be useful for both the side, from the Philippine side, both in the government side and in the private sector side, and for our potential U.S. investors. I look forward to seeing you all as we open your businesses back in the Philippines. Thank you and good morning.
So ayan, nag-press briefing itong si PBBM in front of the US investors. At the same time, siguro nandyan yan ang mga gabinete ng Amerika with President Joe Biden. So, ayan, masasabi kong the same pa rin yung sinasabi ni PBBM no sa US investors no sa press briefing nila, kasi before sila mag-meeting no ng gabinete to gabinete, meron itong briefing kung ano yung mga pag-usapan nila. So pinaka-importante na pag-uusapan nito sa Philippines and America ay yun ngang agriculture na isinusulong ni PBBM, agriculture, infrastructure, at the same time itong transportation, itong tatlo, no? Pwede ang mga investors kung ano ang kanilang mga ideas tungkol dito, no? Kung mga businesses, pwedeng yung Amerika ay makakontribute dito. So yan ang mga briefings ni Presidente Bongbong Marcos, and he is looking forward na maganda yung mga yung tawag doon, yung result, no? Kaya nga sinasabi niya na welcome back to the Philippines, especially itong mga investors na to, kasi nga dumaan tayo sa pandemic. So this is the comeback, no, ng pagbabalik ng mga investors ng Amerika. So yun lang, no? Talagang inassure ni PBBM na itong ekonomiya ng bansang Pilipinas at Amerika ay lalago dahil sa pagtulungan ng bawat bansa. Okay? So guys, i-like at i-share itong video na ito, mga audience ko dito, para alam ng lahat ng taong bayan kung ano yung mga pinag-usapan doon. Okay? And also, i-follow and subscribe Donmar TV para lagi kayong updated tungkol sa balita ni Presidente Bongbong Marcos at kanyang mga activities. Okay? So, yun lang. Update lang ito, no, sa pag-uusap ni na PBBM at President Joe Biden of America. Okay? So, guys, patuloy nating ipaglaban itong mga great leaders natin at tandaan palagi ang sinabi ng ating Vice Presidente na mahalin natin ang Pilipinas as always. Okay? So, guys, hanggang dito lang itong video na to. See you in my next video and God bless everyone.